welcome back to the Nationals. Ladies and gentlemen, walang fight stick sa Mobile Legends, okay? That's exactly what's going to be happening after this first conference. We are
Yes.
going to be seeing a brand new.
A brand new game for the
It's a
Nationals.
new kind of competition happening after the
Tekken.
grand finals. Oo nga eh, bakbakan na!
Yeah, and so for all the Tekken enthusiasts out there, it's time to shine for the Nationals' Tekken 7, if I'm not
But
mistaken.
that is going to be coming up soon. But right now, we are about to witness again the matchup between the Emperors and the Punishers. Ito ang Game 2
Yes.
in a best of 3. O nga pala, ako si Leo.
And I'm Say.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed the Punishers go ahead and take Game 1 in 16 minutes, give or take. And of course, your boy Billy Zapnu is back at it again with that Goshen. And medyo malinaw para sa akin kung ano kailangan ng gawin ng Emperors eh.
Yes, it's really clear that they have to adjust yung drafting phase nila. And of course, kailangan din nila matapatan kung ano ang currently na pinapakita ng Suha Execution Punishers against them.
I wish I studied their win against Signal Ultra Warriors a little more. Kasi feeling ko nandun eh. The key is there.
Yeah.
If they defeated the Warriors, who are on top of the league right now, they are just killing it in Conference 1 of Mobile Legends here in the Nationals. Feeling ko they can do the same here against the Punishers.
They have to awaken kung
Yeah.
ano man yung nangyari noon with their
Yeah.
past game.
I think it's somewhere in Mr. V's just bank of experience and data because I think it relies it falls on the leadership.
Oh,
And if Mr. V is out here just playing Rafaela, I think the rest of the team is just like, yeah, let's go on this Rafaela strategy right now.
I would like to see a Franco in the hands of Mr. V. Kasi there was a game, I couldn't really recall, but his hooks were on point, and his ultimate is just really like in a very perfect timing para makapag-follow up yung mga members ng Happy Feet Emperors. And I think that is like one of the most key points din eh. Kasi medyo nakita natin na, okay, the initiation is there from Cram with his Minotaur and his Minoan Fury. Pero nagkukulang sila sa follow-up dahil minsan may times na yung Harith nila na-miss yung Zaman Force and his Chrono Dash. And the other members medyo falling behind because it's either they were too far away or parang na-take advantage ng Punishers yung position nila. Kaya sila medyo nape-pick off at hindi nakakatuloy sa kanilang ideal playstyle.
Maybe, you know what, I'm thinking maybe Tan should have picked up the Lunox so that they can melt the opposition.
Yes.
And then maybe Mr. V should have, stuck to a little more traditional strategy na maiba naman.
Fundamentals ba?
Wag mo na yung Rafaela, Mr. V. It's fun to see that. And that's the key here, I think. I believe you when you said dapat mag-enjoy, dapat, the competition should be something that you have passion about, something that you can enjoy here. But the thing is, you have to go for what works. You have to go for the meta still. You have to trust in the most efficient tactic available. And yeah, as you said, partner, it's going to be the Franco sometimes.
Yes.
And it's going to be the Lolita. Oh, I've seen Mr. V go crazy with a Lolita.
Yes.
So I think the Emperors should go for that, and they should trust in what's already worked.
Oo. And of course, with no further ado, ladies and gents, we are now heading to our drafting with our game number 2 between Suha Execution Punishers and Happy Feet Emperors. And it looks like Punishers are on the blue side while the Emperors are on the red side, and they are currently thinking, of course, it's going to be the
Your
Croc who's
team
going
is
to be
banned.
priority banned.
On the side of the Emperors, hindi ko alam kung worth it, ban 1 ang Gushon.
I think it shouldn't because it would lead to more options for the side of Punishers, especially sila ang first pick. So I think they should
Your
stick
team
to
is
the
banned.
traditional priority bans, which is one, the true, and I think most probably talagang ibaba nila dapat yung essentials like the Kaja. They should not really let members of Punishers have this Kaja or else this might be a potential sweep. But again, makita natin kung with them banning that Kaja, would that mean bibigay nila ang
Your
Esmeralda?
team is
Because
banned.
Pacbet's Esmeralda was doing so well. Kaya niyang i-burn kung ano yung health ng Harith kanina eh. So we'll have to see.
And steal the shields.
Yes, and steal and absorb the shields.
That's the key, steal in the shields. Ladies and gentlemen, ito na ang Punishers ang nagban ng Kaja. That gives the Emperors a little bit of leeway. This gives them a chance to ban out the Lunox from Pakbet, even maybe the Esmeralda if they
Or
were so
Harith.
threatened from the last game, or the Harith, or even Zapnu's Claude.
Oh,
But
looks
instead,
like.
they are gonna go for the Diggy. Medyo napikon sila sa Diggy ni Chakno kanina.
Which is understandable dahil lagi silang nahuhuli ng reverse time ni Chakno kanina. Kaya talagang hindi, okay, sige, tama na. Let's not put this bird into play. But the Leo Morda will be locked in by Punishers. Seeing talaga with our previous stats kanina, talagang hindi natin kailangan i-doubt the Leomord powers ang meron ng Punishers dito.
Here we see them pick up the Leomord, so they're going to be taking that away from Arbe. And it is going to go on May, their off-laner. On the other side though, it's the Emperors. Ang sagot naman nila, sige, sabi nyo malalambot yung lineups namin. Ito, double tank. Let's get it on. Mamaya na yung core. Marami naman choices. We are gonna go for the Minotaur here and the Akai. I'm guessing this is gonna go on Mr. V and Kram.
Yes.
It's the cow and the panda. There's a zoo in here.
There's a zoo in here indeed. Pero
Zoo.
syempre take note, the Claude is up for grabs, ladies and gents. At the Harith and the Lunox, very, very open for the side of Suwa Execution
Ooh,
Punishers.
You're right. It could be it
And
could
a
be
Claude.
Claude and Lunox. Pwedeng Claude Lunox kasi ang sarap man tunaw ngayon, no?
Totoo. At
Look
nakikita
at this.
natin, since they go and opted for that double tank, of course they need someone to burn them. And one of which is very effective is... Oh! Looks like I will be going back on my word because they are going for that Franco. Maybe for the second phase, doon nila pipiliin kung sino ang kanilang ipapang-burn.
Okay, I like this because they're leaving the Esmeralda open.
Yes.
And I think they just let the Emperors walk into their trap. Sige, sabi nila, sige, get the Harith. We'll go ahead, get Esmeralda again. Kung
Yes.
mag-Athena's shield yung mga tanke ninyo, kukunin ko pa rin yan. I'll absorb it.
Yes.
Pakbet is gonna take it.
Because it's going to be in the favor of the Esmeralda right there. Kasi we already know na may absorbing power sa Esme. So, but look at the third ban for the side of Punishers though. It's going to be the Aljus.
I think they're just trying to protect Zapnu here.
Yes.
They are going to block the Aljus. It has been seen, ladies and gentlemen, nangyari na. The Arbe Aldous. Nakita na natin to. Napanood ko na yung stream ni Arbe.
Na-witness na natin to
Oo,
eh.
nangyari na sa The Nationals yun. And here we go!
Oho.
Sabi ng Emperors, kala nyo, may isa nyo kami.
Ah.
We're gonna take your Esmeralda, Pakbet. You are not gonna take your shields. I think...
We are gonna be like a rock right here even though we don't have the grok.
they'll let it stay. They'll let it stay. They are going to let this stick, and they'll pick up the Granger.
Your team is picking.
And so far, maganda yung nagiging lineup ng Happy Feet Emperors right here. But syempre, to actually deny this Granger, they will be opting for this Lolita pick. And currently hovering, mukhang makakakita na naman tayo muli ng isang Kagura. But na change, it's going to be the Kadita pick.
So that's Kadita on Pakbet. We've
Mukha
seen
pala,
this
oo.
before. It's the Alley-oop. Tawag natin dito Alley-oop.
Alley-oop.
It's the Franco
Yes.
with the Kadira.
Your team
Yes.
We've
is
seen
picking.
Signal Ultra Warriors do this before, and it's very lethal. They're able to set fights where they want. And again, pwede natin makita dito yung 4-1 split ng Punishers. Pwedeng iwan nila si May, or pwede rin nilang hayaan si Zapnu na mag-farm.
But on the side of Happy Feet Emperors though, napaka-solid ng lineup nila. If they are going to lock in, okay, nilock in na nila yung Thamus, it means they have solid defense. They can actually go for initiation with the follow-up of the Harith and at the same time with the Granger's crit. So, maganda rin ang pinapakitang lineup ng Happy Feet Emperors dito. Fundamental and they actually stuck to the meta this time.
Medyo kulang lang ng damage output if they are gonna go for the 4-1 split.
Yep.
So I really like, if we're gonna go look at it that way, if you're going for the final strategy, I would side for the Punishers here. Pero yun nga, the Emperors have heard what we said. Our opinions have been put to heart.
Yes,
And
our
sabi
prayers have been heard.
Oh, sabi nila, you know what, sige, we're gonna stick with the meta here. We're gonna go for the fundamentals, and we're gonna build a foundation. Constitution muna. They're gonna make themselves themselves a little tougher, and they are gonna give themselves a chance to go head-to-head and get better team fights. Kanina kasi medyo kulang sila sa team fight kasi ang lambot. Ang lambot.
Medyo they lack that tankiness and the survivability in that battlefield. Pero nakikita natin dito ang members ng Suha Execration Punishers mukhang medyo chill at the same time seryoso because they know that this can be their potential match point. And for the side naman ng Emperors, looking sly and very happy because they're happy feet. De joke. Anyway, because, ayun nga, ladies and gents, with no further ado, we are already in our game number 2 between Suha Execution Punishers and Happy Feet Emperors.
Pakilala natin ngayon ng mga Punishers, ladies and gentlemen. It's May on the Leo Mord. It's Zapnu on his trademark Claude. Si Dia ng ating Franco. Chaknu on that Lolita and Pakbet as our Kadira.
For Happy Feet Emperors, we have MB going for that Granger, Mr. V as the Akai, Tanu again with the Harith Cram, once more with the Minotaur, and finally Arbe for that Tam.
In their last series against each other, once again, that was on July the 4th, earlier this year. Parang 2 weeks lang yata yun.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah, we saw that in game 1, it was the same. They were trading. It was a haymaker swing for the Punishers. Nanalo sila around that same time. But in game 2, they finished in in 9 minutes.
Yes.
They finished in 9 minutes, so let's see if history will repeat itself.
Looks like we have an early invade here, ladies and gents. Arbe with a low break of health. May will be trying to chase him off, but nakaligtas to safety ang ating Thomas right there. But on the top side, daw mukhang tamang pokey-pokes here and there, and we will see. Mukhang traditional naman kasi ginagawa nila eh. More on lane fundamentals here. So far, we are not yet seeing so much action. But maganda rin ang nakikita kong prioritization for Punishers right here.
Because of that invade, hindi linis ang switch na naganap para sa Punishers. I saw what they're trying to do there. They tried to go for the switch. Instead, it's more of the Emperors who got it. And hitting level 4 first is gonna be Tan, their mid laner, and sumunod lang ng konti ang Punishers. Kaya may lamang ng 200 gold dito ang Emperors.
But it won't stop Punishers from actually having this potential pick-off right here. And mukhang medyo mag-isa dito si Zapnu. Oops, Chakno here. Rescuing and actually aiding his friend to the rescue for a potential pick-off. But members, tatlo dito sa ating top side. At na-hook na si ating Granger right here. And Leomord goes for that first blood.
May just pull in the trigger on that Phantom Steed. Hindi niya kinailangan pero ginawa niya anyways. Just in case daw, just in case.
It's better to be safe than sorry.
And they're going for the turtle take here.
Oh, mukhang napa-zaman for si ating Harith right here. Kadita going for that Breath of the Ocean. And mukhang mamiminoan Fury ang dalawang members ng Punishers right here. And Tamos, of course, going for that kill. And the remaining members has no choice but actually go back. Dian here though providing vision dito sa ating turtle side pero mukhang hindi na niya maaagaw to.
That's beautiful. Cram's Minoan Fury was just so perfect. Ang galing na baliktad niya. I was gonna say, look at the damage coming from Pakbet. There was so much AoE from the Breath of the Ocean pero nabaliktad nung nag-Minoan Fury si Cram and that led the Emperors to win that trade and to take that turtle for free.
Yes. And mukhang medyo may pressure dun sa may top side natin, ladies and gents, because the Leomord is alone here. Cram just shoving him away para ma-push. But the Franco here goes for his ult on Cram, na Breath of the Ocean. At napatay na ni Leomord with the help of his mighty sword. Pero it's still, it may be a good trade, but not as much because we are seeing na medyo humahabol ang members ng Happy Feet Emperors dito.
I like, instead of going for the 4-1, ang ginagawa dito ng Punishers, they are instead going to go for the safe route and just get Chakno a mask, have Zapnu pick up all the XP, all the gold, and then play from there. Medyo babysit style.
Yes, medyo spoon feeding kasi it's really essential because the Claude here is one of their core. And talagang it's natural to give your core the resources. But meanwhile, for the side of Punishers, 3-2 dito sa ating gitna, pinaprioritize nila yung mid, pero wala ng minions with the help of Tan and Minotaur right there, kaya hindi nila natuloy ang kanilang potential turret.
Here we see Cram just trying to manage his rage. Meron siyang anger management. Quick fight
Ooh,
though!
with the Breath of the Ocean right here, Kaneda goes for the kill with that Minotaur, but the Chrono Dash will be held for Tan, and they have to back away because Chakno is low on health. Pero sa side naman ng Happy Feet Emperors, mukhang stealth mode naman sila dito sa ating top side, pushing this one like there's no tomorrow. But May here go for Barbiel. At ayan na nga, potentially picking off both of them. Pero hindi ata gagana dahil na-corner siya ng Hurricane Dance. Nasira pero nakapag-double kill si Maydon with his gravity critical hit.
Ooh, ang ganda. Na-pin down siya
Rep.
into the turret, but instead he goes for the double kill. And ladies and gentlemen, SXP is making the Punishers, the Emperors pay. Sila pala yung blue side dito.
Yes.
He almost got it. Instead, Tan bites the dust. Muntik na pero nakatakas ang few members ng Emperors, yung ating Tams.
That was a beautiful iron hook by Dian kanina, and with the follow-up of Kadita's Breath of the Ocean, talagang na-pick up siya eh. Talagang naburato siya sa mapa. Pero with that being said, syempre, hindi sila aalis ng walang turtle. At yun na nga ang ginawa ng Punishers dito to actually add more map control, and look at the net worth, medyo 3K na ang kanilang gap.
The Emperors have pushed top pala. They put so much pressure on top.
Medyo nag-overstay kasi sila doon. Kaya ang nangyari, medyo nautakan sila ng Leomord doon. But here on the bottom side, I was still focused here. Medyo more members ng Happy Feet Emperors ang nandun. Of course, pine-prevent lang naman nila makuha ang kanilang blue dito eh. Oh, but Marvier will be Iron Hook and goes for the killing spree with that Kadita Minoan Fear will be used. But will this be enough to actually kill Zapno here? Pero hindi, yan ang Blazing Duet killing the Granger here, pero hindi pa sila nagtatapos. Chrono Dash goes for Tan. Hindi pa rin nasapat dahil napatay ni Kadita itong si Cram, pero hindi tapos. Chakto here running for his life, pero si Harit napatay niya, pero May and Zapno to the rescue to avenge your friend. Halika na dito sa akin at papatayin na kita dito with the Chrono Dash running for his life. But the Kadita doon, medyo nahiwalay na, unstoppable niya at pinatay ang members ng Happy Feet Emperors. Nag-iisa na lang si Mr. V dito, at nang dahil dyan, ladies and gents, nakikita natin offlane si Claude, magpupush siya sa bot, and more resources ups for grabs sa Punishers.
It was really good. I think tama ang ginawa ng Punishers. Tinago muna nila yung Blazing Duet. After a good Art of Thievery, they were able to pull the trigger and clean up right there. Mr. V getting picked off. Kawawa naman siya doon. Nandun si Cram, but there's nothing they could have done there. There's not much they could have done. Their damage is coming from base. Their damage is in mid. And Cram just using this Minoan Fury to try and defend. But he's
the Iron
dead.
Hook though, ladies and gents, makukuha niya si Minotaur here, and the Claude will be going for that free hitting and goes for that killing spree. Nakikita natin dito na napakaganda ng hooks and his stuns done by Dian dito, and syempre hindi pa rin sila lalayas dyan dahil kukunin na nila ang final turtle.
This is, the last turtle of the game. Ang susunod dyan, si Lord, in about 2 minutes time. Mamang-mama dito si Chakno. Kanina pa siya, patambay-tambay lang. Asking people to face check into their lineup, and they're not afraid because as we can see here, Zapno is such a mobile hero. Dian getting Mr. V once more.
Pero syempre, they have to disengage. But the Blazing Duet will be going for Zapno here. And of course, syempre, tamang balik lang dahil medyo na tower dive ako ng sobra. But another Iron Hook at nakuha tong si Cram. Pero syempre, walang follow-up dahil may Torre pa sa gitna. So they have no choice but to back. But the Minoan Fury will be used and the knockups will be there. Pero they will be picking up and cleaning up the members of Happy Feet Emperors one by one. Grabe, at ayan na nga, hindi pa rin nagtatapos because of Franco here successfully stunned Harriet here, and no to avail. Minotaur is the one standing here, will be able to defend Percy Granger. Nick of the time, medyo nakapag-response siya, but it's not enough because na-push na at na-expose ang ating base from the bottom, and of course dito naman sa gitna.
I was saying, Zapno here, the more mobile marksman, the more mobile carry. Kaya okay lang na nagpa-farm siya sa jungle, mag-i-initiate si Dian, hahabol na lang siya, BMI in, Art of Thievery, Blazing Duet, kayang-kaya nila yun. And that's what they've been doing for the past few minutes.
Yes.
Kaya nabibigla yung Emperors, kaya natitira sa kanila, okay, I guess we have a tank and a core. What do we do? Na-pick off na si Mr. V, na-pick off na si Cram. What do we do? And that's what's been happening. That's what's led
And
to
another
the mid
Iron
and bottom.
Hook will be done here by Dian, and And of course, the Claude
Penetrated.
will be going for another free hit right here. Si Chakto nakikita natin dito. Oops, I will just stay here pretending to be AFK. But no, Dian is here for the Iron Hook. Kaya nga Blazing Duet will be used by Zapnu. Pero medyo na low on health dahil walang sagot sa kanyang Blazing Duet. But ladies and gents, mukhang exposed na ang ating base for the side of Happy Feet Emperors right here. Pasimpleng pinupush ni May ang remaining turret nila. And of course, sinushove ang natitira nilang minions. But look, medyo kumpul-kumpulan na sila dito. Zaman Force will be used at tinulak ni Mr. V papunta sa base. Ang members, si Lolita, pero the Leomord here hindi pa rin nagpapatumpik because they are just picking him up and cleaning him up. Look at the Kadita, look at the waves, and ladies and gentlemen, the sweep goes to Suha Execution Punisher.
His beats itself, and we see a 2-0 in not 9 minutes, but 10 instead. Congratulations to the Punishers. They felt the pressure, actually dropping down through the brackets. And with this 2-0, they get themselves 3 points, none for the Emperors, and they walk away with the win. Congratulations once again to Suha Execution Punishers, and to the Emperors. This just means back to the drawing board.
Yes. I mean, this is actually... pero napapansin ko dito, our rookie teams are actually showing so much improvement comparing dun sa ating previous days. I mean, even though that this was a sweep for Punishers, nabigyan nila ng pressure eh. Napatagal nila eh. And nakakapag-execute pa rin sila ng magagandang team plays. So it's actually, I would like also really to commend the Happy Feet Emperors for this final game.
But their lines were broken. They were trying their best. They showed some signs of life. Again, they got the Harith on Tan. He was doing some work. Pero ladies and gentlemen, with these two tanks, there was only so much you could have done. You were riding so hard on MB, and he just kept getting caught out. Diba? Pakbet, that Kadira being able to dive into the back, mag-away pa sila ng akay ni Mr. V or ng nakita ko kanina eh. The Tams pulled the Cottonous Inferno and naglalaban sila ng kadita ni Pakbet. Panalo si Pakbet eh.
Yes.
There's not much they could have done. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the reason why the experience on the side of the Punishers win out.
But this is also a learning experience for the side of Emperors. Because given the fact that they have managed to actually face one of our big teams like Suha Execution Punishers and giving them actually the pinatagal nila yung game, it's actually quite commendable. And for the MVP of the game, it's going to be Dian Felix Cruz with his Franco with a KDA ratio of 8.8, KDA of 2-0-11, ladies and gentlemen, with a kill participation of 59%, which is napaka understandable dahil his hooks were so lit with his net worth of 5,301.
I did not know that Dian's IGN was
Peace
actually
sign siya,
his real name.
Yes, peace sign siyang ganun eh.
It was the Dian who was named our MVP for
Yes.
this game, sitting at a lovely 2-0-11 as you mentioned. Ang ganda ng pagbabasag niya ng lineup ng Emperors. He's just such a threat. He's able to threaten a pickoff, and he did a lot of times. And he got a couple of kills himself.
Yes.
Being able to get that bloody massacre off whoever he gets in, kahit tangke pa yan, tutunawin na lang ng Punishers. We'll hear more about this matchup from our courtside reporter, Eliza, when we come back. Real quick, kami magbabalik. My name is Leo.
And I'm Saya.
This is the Nationals.